Good morning and welcome from BMW i8 Roadster from Italy, I think. I woke up in Slovenia today in the morning and I think I'm in Italy now or Croatia. Must have been quite a party, eh? No, it wasn't. It wasn't that big of a party. It's just that there are three countries, one next to another, and I have absolutely no clue where I am right now, except for that I am in a BMW i8 Roadster, which, well, I'd love to open the roof, but first I have to find a button to open the roof, and I'm sorry to be complaining like this, BMW, but can you spell afterthought? Well, here's the button. In this completely obsolete little storage compartment here, which was never good for anything, they've put a button for opening the roof. So let's open the roof and let's enjoy the beautiful weather here in Italy, Croatia or Slovenia, one of these countries. What does it say on the road sign? Okay, Trieste. So I think we are in Italy, indeed. I'll put the windows up so there is less wind noise, mainly for the sound. And there is a little glass wind deflector in the back, which we can operate with a button here. So here's your roof button and here's your wind deflector button. So first it pops up just about 3 centimeters, which does help a bit, but if you're on a motorway doing maybe 100-120 kilometers per hour, you may want to put this up completely. And then it's relatively okay as it can get for a Spider, Roadster, whatever you want to call it. Now this car is, I would like to say it's a Gran Turismo, but it's not really a Gran Turismo because storage space is very limited. So we still have the 80 something liter boot in the back, and since we don't have rear seats for obvious reasons, we have some storage down here. There's a parcel shelf down here which will fit a very flat cabin size luggage, or my backpack, as you maybe can see from this camera here. As far as driving characteristics are concerned, I can't really tell much of a difference between this and a coupe. Oh, wonderful little car, 3-wheeler. It's designed rather for comfort, long sweeping corners rather than sharp corners. These low resistant tires are not very good when it comes to braking or handling in general. The noise is still here, so right now I'm probably driving in electric mode, but here comes the noise. So it's still a 1.5 liter 3-cylinder engine from a Mini, 231 horsepower. And it still sounds as like a much bigger engine, which is really cool. As far as power output is concerned, the old coupe had 362 horsepower. This one has 374 horsepower. The batteries are more dense and therefore the electric motor has more power as well. Electric range, because this is a plug-in hybrid, so electric range is about I think 50 they say, and realistically 40. In the old coupe it was 30 claimed and 20 realistic, so this will do about 40 kilometers pure electric if necessary, which is very nice. It's actually the first time I'm driving a bigger electric PHEV convertible. I tried the electric Smart in the past, but that was very loud, hard, the suspension was hard, very crashy, very loud. This one, much better. So if you're driving through a whatever forest road or something, you can hear, even now, you can hear the birds chirping, and it's very nice. You don't hear much of anything else. Recently I've reviewed a BMW electric scooter, and over there you would hear the engine whine, the motor whine, the electric motor whine, that kind of thing. Here you just mainly hear the surroundings above you, which is very nice. Now, driving this car through city traffic is not exactly ideal, because right now I have the right of way. However, if I didn't have the right of way and I had to look back, visibility across the shoulder is actually atrocious. If I wanted to perhaps avoid this traffic ahead and maybe make a 3-point turn, it would be best if I opened the door and sat on the sill. However, I can't do that because I could put it in gear, open the doors and start driving. However, if I stop and put it in reverse, the car shuts off because it knows better that I shouldn't be doing such maneuvers with the doors open. So you can't do cool maneuvers like in a, what was it, Lamborghini Countach, for example. Of course, over there you had to operate a very difficult clutch, etc., etc. But yeah, so you can't do that. BMW wants to, I don't know where BMW is sending me. Oh, in a tunnel. Let's hear the engine then. Where's the sport mode? There is no sport mode. Can you believe it? PHEV making noises like this? I feel obnoxious. Anyway, let's put it in. There are 2 modes in this car only. There is Comfort and Eco Pro, and that's it. So let's put it in Eco Pro now and cruise a bit in electric mode. It's a shame about all the traffic, because I can't demonstrate how quiet this car is. I think there is a scooter coming up somewhere. Anyway, much less traffic in Croatia, I think, or Slovenia, wherever I woke up. So, since I'm stuck in traffic now, I can tell you this car starts at 155,000 euro. There are some options on it, like for example this carbon finish like in a BMW M2, or this ceramic finish on the iDrive controller, like probably in a 7 Series or a 5 Series, and you have to keep wiping it because your fingerprints are on it all the time. So this is something you may want to avoid. Now, depending on the market, it may or may not have internet connectivity as standard, and I think there's terrible traffic here. So this is where I will sign off, and I will look for some better roads, and I do hope to make a proper review of this car later on in the year. I think some test cars are coming to Poland around summer, so if I get my hands on this car again, I'll give you a full walk around with all the storage, with all the pros and cons, and etc. So for now, have a nice day, and I think I'll have a nice day too. Okay, so I did make it to Italy eventually, and as I was putting my camera gear away, I met this elderly gentleman who was very interested about the car. He compared it to a Ferrari even, or as far as I understood, from talking a mixture of Slavic, French and Italian that both of us knew, sort of, kind of. So he was very impressed, and yeah, it's a very nice car indeed. However, if you don't want to impress elderly gentlemen, I think I did get a few smiles from not so elderly Italian women as well. So, well worth it.